welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to go through my experience with my RE, or my first experience with a fertility clinic. So just to start off I just want to say that if you're new to my channel, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on me. My name is Karen. I have been trying to conceive a baby since March 2013, and myself and my partner this past Friday went to see a fertility specialist. It was our very first appointment, so off to Dublin we went, and I was super nervous. I didn't really know what to expect. It was just the unknown, and yeah, I was surprised by how upfront and stuff the doctor I seen was. But anyways, we went to this fertility clinic, and the fertility clinic in question is a part of a national maternity hospital. So we had to walk through the hospital full of lots and lots of pregnant women to make it to our appointment. So when I first talked to you on these vlogs about this, I was saying that we were going to get it for free, and everything wasn't going to cost us anything, and blah 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 blah. So while that is true, you can get stuff on the public health system here in Ireland, and you can get it for free. You have to wait a very long time for that appointment. I received an appointment within like 2 weeks of my referral letter going in, and I got my appointment for the 29th of August, and we had to pay a fee because we were going to go private. So when I first got that appointment, I had assumed it was a public appointment, meaning that I wouldn't have to pay a fee for it. But it worked out that they had put me on the private register. So when I rang to ask them about it, because I have a medical card, so a medical card here in Ireland allows you to get free healthcare. So I queried about the public health board fertility clinic, and then they were like, it's going to take you 12 to 18 months to get your consultation. So I went, okay, that's grand, I will keep my appointment, and it was 200 euros to see the fertility specialist. So anyways, we went to our appointment. We eventually found the building that we were supposed to go to, and off we popped in, and we signed in. We went to see the doctors. The doctors called us in, and she was very nice. She already had some medical history that my GP sent with my fertility, with the referral. So first of all, she kind of glanced at the medical history, or the medical records, and said, I just want to ask you a whole lot of questions, and then I'll review your medical records. So she asked me all sorts of questions, like my family history, have I had any pregnancies before, do I have any children, is it painful during sex, blah 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 blah, do I have any hair in places, you know, like all these sorts of questions. So I answered everything, and then she went thoroughly through my 2 blood works, my ultrasound, and my pap smear test paperwork. And she just confirmed what my GP already said, is that yes, I do have PCOS, I have high levels of LH, and obviously the ultrasound indicated that I do have polycystic ovaries. So she then moved on to Robert, took Robert's medical history, and said to him that he needs to get a semen analysis. So she put in a request for a semen analysis, and somebody is going to ring him later this week to organise for him to do that. So before you do your semen analysis, you need to, the male needs to refrain from ejaculation for 3 to 5 days. So anyways, we will get hopefully an appointment for that organised later this week. So for me, what she wanted to do was do 2 sets of blood work, do my BMI, and have me organise a HSG. So I got blood work done testing my immunity to rubella. If it comes back that my immunity to that is low, I need to get a booster done with my GP, and if I do need to get that booster, I have to refrain from conceiving for 1 month because they inject a live formula of the rubella into your system, and you have to use protection for 1 month after you get that booster. So hopefully I don't need to get that booster, because we obviously get it when we're babies in our shots that we get when we're young. So hopefully I don't need to get another booster for that. And the other blood work that she wanted was to test my AMH. I'll write down exactly what it means somewhere on the screen. And basically it's to test your ovarian reserve. So, you know, it's like the quality of your eggs and how many eggs you've left, I think. But I'll write down the exact name of what the acronym means. And then the final thing she wanted me to do was on cycle day 1 to contact this lady and organise a HSG. So that was that. So that was kind of our appointment over. So what we got out of it was Robert needs to do semen analysis, I need to do 2 sets of blood work and organise myself a HSG whenever my period arrived. So off I went to the nurse to get my blood work done, and I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but I have terrible veins. It didn't help on Friday, that particular day, that I did not drink very much before I went. So the first nurse, she was very nice. I informed her before, or as she was putting on my arm strap thing, that I have a terrible veins, and it's probably going to be a little bit hard to get blood out, because it always is every time I either give blood to the blood bank or I'm getting blood work done with my GP. So she tried in this arm, she tried like over here, like over here-ish. Blood came out, but she shot through it. She moved it. She moved the needle, and it felt like it went through my vein. So it stopped. So she went, okay, I'm just gonna go, and you can go over to the nurse across in the room across from me. She is way better at getting blood from people like you. So off you go over there. So I went to the second nurse, and she tried to take blood out of here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Ugh. So yeah, she tried to take blood from that vein, and as you can see I have a bruise on it. It didn't work, because nobody has ever tried to take blood from that vein. It's too superficial, I think. Superficial means near, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyways, she couldn't get any of that either, so they decided they're going to send me to a phlebotomist. I think that's what they're called. So I had to go into the maternity hospital, to where everybody gets their blood work done there in the public system. So I went in, pulled a number, had to wait for my number to pop up, and I walked in. I had my little bags of, excuse me, I had my little bags of what the blood work I needed, like the test sheets, I suppose they're called. And she was put on the strap and left us sitting there for ages. I actually kind of went, my arm's going to go numb if you keep doing that. And she just kept feeling around, and then she said, she was the one that said to me, have you drank anything today? And I said, I had half a cup of tea and that's it. So she's like, in the future what you need to do is drink a whole load of water before you get your blood work done, because my veins are so bad, and if I have to do fasting bloods the day before that, I need to drink a whole bucket load of water before that. But anyway, she got this needle, I think it's called a butterfly needle. It had the needle like normal, and then there was like a tube, a big long kind of thin tube coming out of it, and then at the end she connected the pot. So anyways, she did it. It's bruised, but it's okay. She got it, she did the 2 vials. Thankfully it was only 2 vials because it took her a long time to fill that out, but she did say it is a very small needle, so it does take longer to fill. So I had to pay from AMH. The plan was I had to pay €45. So I went to the account payment section with my blood, because she told me to bring my blood there. I said to the lady, hey, I've just got this test done and I need to pay for it. And she said, it's €45, or do you have a medical card? And I kind of went, yeah, I have a medical card. And she's like, can I just see it there? I give her my medical card, and she's like, that's fine, you don't need to pay for it. And I was like, okay. She's like, just bring your blood down to the lab. It's just, and she gave me the directions. So as I was walking down to the lab, I said to Robert, I don't know, I really think that I have to pay for this because I'm a private patient, and I just think I have to pay for all of my treatments that I need done, including this blood test, which was €45. I said, I really think I need to pay for this. So we get there, we get to the lab, and the lab technician person was like, did you pay for it? And I said, no. She said I didn't have to because I have a medical card. And she's like, that's fine, I'll just write down your medical card number. And I kind of questioned her. I said, look, I am with the private like fertility clinic, and I was just told that I have to pay for everything, you know. And then she's like, well, you have a medical card, you may as well just get it for free on your medical card instead of paying for it. And I went, okay, that's great, thank you very much, bye. So yeah, and that was it. Off we went, and yeah, that was my experience. So overall, I'm very happy that she was very proactive. She obviously wants a lot of tests done, and yeah, that was it, girls. Nothing, it wasn't half as scary as I thought it was going to be. The doctor was very nice. The nurses, everybody I met in the hospital was very nice. They were all very helpful. Yeah, and even though there was lots of pregnant women around me, it didn't really bother me. I'm not really bothered by that sort of stuff. If I see pregnant people or people tell me that they're pregnant, it doesn't really bother me so much. I say if somebody like Robert's brother's girlfriend or Robert's sister told me they're pregnant, I'd probably be very upset by it because it's taking us so long. Oh, and the other thing that happened is we came home and we went to Robert's mom's house, and you know, we told her that we went to her fertility appointment and blah 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 blah, and she asked me how much the HSG was going to cost, and it's going to cost €250. And then she's like, I'll pay for it, I'll pay €250. And I kind of looked at Robert and I was like, no, that's just, it's fine, like we have enough money, I'll pay for it, it's fine. And she like got so angry at me, she wanted to pay for it. So in the end, I kind of said to her, fine, if you want to pay for something, you can pay for my next appointment with the consultant, which is on October 10th. So it's going to be, yeah, she's going to pay for that appointment. So she got so angry at me, I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's fine, like we have enough money. It's fine, like we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have enough money for it, like. But anyways, that was it, girls. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And I will be back probably tomorrow with a cycle update on where I am this cycle. And I shall talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye! 33 pages. So yeah, I'm sure it's like everybody's stamp. We have, obviously at the start, we have our identification, and then it just moves on to the stamps that we have. And